Have you ever published a project broadcast landing page and you want to create an update for it and you wish that you could save the changes you're making without actually publishing them? Maybe you're not done with wordsmithing it or formatting it, or maybe it's an announcement or a flyer or something that isn't ready to be put out into the world just yet. Now, on the surface, there's no way to save what you've created without it actually getting published and going live for the world to see. And of course, that means you risk losing your precious work the second that you close your browser or your computer shuts down suddenly. I think we can all relate to that. Well, I have a fun little hack to show how you can create and save draft updates and only publish them when you're ready. By the way, my name is Julie Godshall, and I love all things systems and tools and tech for small business. That's what led me to create Spark Hub, which complements your existing Project Broadcast account by letting you create opt-in forms and a full suite of tools for event management, and even create to-dos for your Project Broadcast contacts. And one thing we love doing at Spark Hub is powering up your landing pages in Project Broadcast with some really cool automations. And since I love teaching all about Project Broadcast, I invite you to look at more of my videos to learn more about all things Project Broadcast. But back to our hack. This hack relies on a recent update from Project Broadcast that you might not have even noticed, and that is in your landing pages, you can do something called display conditions. You can add a display condition on certain content on your landing page. For instance, I can tell Project Broadcast that for this photo, I want it only to be shown to people who have the tag VIP, or the tag that they have dry skin, or the tag that they're an Enneagram 2, or a tag that they're in my birthday club, whatever it may be. So there are all kinds of really cool use cases for this display conditions feature, but we're not here to talk about those use cases. We're here to talk about another unconventional way to use this feature, aka a hack. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, step one, here in Project Broadcast, I'm going to create a tag that's not really a tag that I'm going to be using with any contacts. And I'm going to call it -draft LP content. I use the hyphen just because that way when my tags are listed alphabetically, it will float to the top and be easy to spot. Now, when you create a tag, Project Broadcast makes you add it to at least one contact. That's fine. I'll just add it to myself because I have my personal phone number in here. And so now I have this tag and it is applied to exactly one contact. Nobody else has this tag or ever will have this tag. So maybe you can see where I'm going with this. My next step is to go into my landing page. Now, in this tab, I have it opened up just to view how it looks out on the internet. But over here, I'm going to open up my design screen to work on my update. So I have a block here that's showing my published content, and I'm going to add something that's just a draft that I'm not ready to publish yet. It can be any type of content, but here I'm going to do a text block. Okay, if I hit save right now, then this would be published for the whole world to see. I don't want that. So before I hit save, I'm going to add my display condition. And you can see it right over here, add display condition. And as you may have predicted, I'm going to tell Project Broadcast, display this only if the contact is tagged with -draft LP content. Check. So you can add a display condition either to a single piece of content, in this case, that single text block, or you can add it to an entire row. But in this case, I just did it to my new update here. So now I can safely hit save. Since this draft content is only going to show to people under a specific condition, one that is virtually never going to be met, it is essentially not published. I can see that if I go back over in this other tab where I'm viewing this page just without it being associated with any contact, and I hit refresh, it looks exactly the same. I don't see my update. And likewise, if I sent this landing page to my contacts in a text, then all of them would get their own unique link to go with it, and all of them, except for me, will see the page without being able to see that hidden content. So I have successfully hidden my draft from all of the non-Julie Godshalls of the world, and as a result, I have freed myself to work on my update behind the scenes to my heart's content, knowing that for all intents and purposes, it remains unpublished. And then step 3, when I am ready to publish my update to the world, I can simply publish it by just removing this display condition. So click on that content again. Over here, where display condition shows that it is putting a condition on it, I simply need to delete that condition and hit save. And now this will be seen by everybody. So as I said, if this tip was helpful, then I hope you'll check out some of my other landing page videos that I've created for you. Comment below, are you going to try this tip to make your life easier? I would love to hear.